Hello everybody, my name is Mitch. Welcome back to my single player Mitch Plays Minecraft, Mitchcraft World. And the first thing on today's to-do list, well, as you can see, I've started clearing out a lot of the trees from around here. I want to get rid of all the trees, and I don't know, we're just going to do a little bit of terraforming to start today off. Of course, this may last the entire episode, who knows? Because there's a lot of work to do here. There's just like a lot of messy looking areas, like this here, and well, where I just came out of there, I want to build... or put some more dirt in over here. So this looks like it's part of the island. It's kind of extending out here where it was kind of underwater and flat before. And I'm not just going to flatten everything. Flattening everything is the worst thing you can do in this game. You've got to kind of work with what you've got. Like, for example, we've got this huge hill here. This is not going to go away. What we're going to do is kind of strip it of all the trees and kind of weird looking, like, turns and stuff, and kind of, I don't know, smooth it out some. It's more about kind of smoothing the whole terrain so you have more room for building and doing interesting things, rather than just flattening everything and saying, okay, I've got this huge flat area to build on now. Like, I like the fact that our flower farm is sticking up out of the ground. Like, it's kind of hugged by the earth this way, and on this other side, it's, you know, a little more exposed. I think there's more we can do with that moving forward. But I just kind of feel like I've done a lot of work here. I just haven't done a lot of work for the outside yet here. So we've got a lot of trimming to do, a lot of tree chopping. I've gotten maybe half of it done so far, I'd say. And this still, it looks really different in comparison to how it looked before. So that's pretty cool. Not sure if we're going to try to get rid of all the flowers yet or not. That would be a problem. I mean, we could just run around here with a water bucket. But then we get rid of all the torches, and we got to put the torches back, and I'm just saying, let's take this one step at a time. We'll go here, chop that out, done. See? Easy peasy. Then inside here, this is probably just going to stay hidden. I don't know, because the more we build inside there, we may want to go down another level. Then that'd give us a reason to come down here, shave some of this stuff out, and build another room. But for the most part, I think we're just going to leave it as is there. And another thing, we got to figure out an entrance here. We got to figure out an exit. We got to figure out what all we want going on inside here. I mean, eventually I want to have like the Minecraft bees when 1.15 comes out. I think that's the version that's next. Don't know off the top of my head, and it's really early in the morning. But let's go ahead and take this all the way around here. Like this little sandbar sticking out the back. I don't know if we want to keep it. I want to kind of make it smaller, I think. Because I don't know if there's going to be a lot we can do back here. Oh, and look at that. We've got badness over that way. And then some of these these are like coastal areas where it's like a lot of sand and dirt. We got to figure out better lighting solutions there. We might even like build a seawall. Who knows, really? So I'm going to get to work with this. Get to tree chopping, and then we'll come back. You see, this is why you keep all your dirt. For projects like this, we got all this filled in. We got a new citizen to the island. Hello, sir. He's coming in. Dang tourist. But anyway, we got this all filled in. I kind of brought it up 2 blocks. So we have like a nice little coastal type ground right here that kind of leads up into this. And I think I'll leave this layer here alone. For the most part. I don't know, I'm just kind of figuring this out as we go along. Got this all fixed on this side, although I don't like how straight this side is. Maybe I'll leave it alone? I don't know, you can't make things too perfect either. Like, part of me wants to make it a big perfect circle, and you can't do that all the time. But then we're kind of left with this awkward building area that we had set up that we're going to have to move eventually. Our kind of, you know, basic setup here needs to either go inside the flower farm, or we need to build like a little house or something out here we can store it all in. Haven't made my mind up on that, but I think next... Oh, and I chopped down all the trees. No more trees left except for the idea totem over here. I haven't forgotten about the idea totem. It's still a thing. See, need a home. Oh yeah, flower farm. I did treasure hunt around the island, and we do have that other flower farm over there. So I think that might be able to go. But then over here, I don't know. I want to keep it like, I think I might bring it up one more here, and then find an area off this way to kind of start chopping it down, because I want this hill to look a little bit more dynamic popping out from here. So that's a thing. And then this level over here I'd like to be able to bring up, because for some reason it's like got a weird, like this is all kind of sea level. Then it's got like this weird little barricade over here that goes up. And yeah, I think we still got lots of things to do here. I just kind of want to give you a quick progress update. Here we go. I got it shaved back at least this far on both sides. You might look at that corner and say, ew, that looks gross. And it does. But I'm going to show you what I've got in mind as far as how I kind of round these things off. We're going to get up to this level like right around here. And just kind of start digging out maybe here. Let me do this a little bit more. Just kind of give this a little bit more of a curve on this side. Like that. Then we're going to bring it down another level and do the same thing. Just be off by like 1 block. Like that. And then bring this out here. Do. The super shovel, it's kind of hard to do like this quick little detail work. But for the most part, you can get it done. See how this kind of like, it's like a gradual slope down now. And then come into here, kind of chop this away. Now see, that's starting to look a lot more natural, a lot more Minecraft-y as far as like the natural terrain generation, except for the rocks sticking out, but we'll deal with those later. Now as far as this other corner over here, we can kind of do the same thing from here. Let's kind of bring it down this way. And maybe pop one out there, pop one out there. I like that okay. I mean, it'll look better once grass and stuff grows on it and we figure out what we're doing here. But also, I think we might bring this out a bit more. Just to kind of give a little bit more of a hill feeling to this side. It doesn't feel like a kind of cut off slope. Yeah, that looks good. We might bring it out one more. That torch. And then bring this back here. There you go. And I want to kind of create like multiple levels like that. Like here you could do something kind of interesting. Here it's kind of a steep slope. Maybe like right here, clear off a little bit more where you could do something and kind of keep it going up like that to kind of draw your eyes towards different areas. We've made our way all the way back to the back of the island, or at least what I consider the back of the island right now. Cleared out this big sandbar that was sitting here. Kind of cleaning up the coast and deciding what we want to do here and there. Made this hill here a little bit shorter. Might bring the ground out a little bit more, wrap it around. Like, you know, it's blown up against the building here. But we'll see. I got, you know, a little bit of stone replacement to do right there where the hill was previously. But we got another big flat area right here to work on. And then down here, I think we're going to do the same thing we did over there. Just kind of fill all this in with another layer of dirt rather than trying to... Well, I did have the idea of trying to just dig it all out and have it filled in with water. But, kind of want it to be more island than that. So, I think that's what we're going to start working on next here. And the way I've been doing this is just kind of taking a bucket of water, going like that, picking up all the different things on the ground, and then I can just kind of come in here and spam it in with grass blocks or dirt blocks to fill in the ground. And it's a lot easier to do it this way rather than, you know, breaking the flowers as we go along. And plus we've got plenty of flowers. This whole thing's a flower farm. So you can generate flowers for days. Then the torches too, we're going to have to pick up and replace. But yeah, for the most part, like we're going to have a clean wrap around to here. We've got this little area here we just got done. And I'm really liking the progress we've got done so far. All we got to do is like that little corner over there, and I think we'll be done. And a lot of that over there, I don't really mind, so we'll see. I'll tell you what, somebody remind me of this project next time I mention something. It probably won't take too long to get started or do. I mean, I just started this thinking, well, we'll just go ahead and get all the trees cut down and then we'll kind of go from there. It's taking on a life of its own. And not going to complain though, because it has been a lot of fun to work on here. Very zen-like, you know, just kind of balancing things out, thinking, oh, we need to round this off. Oh, this would look cool if it was like a little bit of a beach. Oh, I like that flower right there. But it is a big time sink. And I don't really feel like I've done a whole lot, even though there's been a lot of, I guess, landscaping done today. But anyway, we've got this part up here kind of carved out and flattened a little bit. I'm going to leave this as like a little hill right here leading into that one on the side of the mountain, or not mountain, hill, flower farm. It's been a long day already, and it's only like 11 something this morning. But anyway, we got this all flattened out. I don't know if we're going to do an entrance right there or not. See, that's another thing I need to figure out is where exactly are we going to stick an entrance? How many floors is this thing going to have? There's still a lot of work to be done, but I feel like we're getting a lot of the pre-work done right now. And right here, I didn't want to just have like another slope going down. I'm thinking maybe creating like a little cliff. See if we can't jump down here and look at it. No, just having it hang down a little bit. You know, flatten that out there, and it's like a little bit of a cavey area right here. I think that could look cool. Even, you know, bring in some stone and stuff to make little pillars. Like it's holding the ground up. And maybe even digging some of this out. I'm not sure. That's going to be a lot of work to dig all this out. Of course, that's going to be a lot of work, is how I started a whole lot of things today. So it's something to look at. I'm going to at least add in this dirt and grass level right here. Look at it and see what we think. Also, this dangly bit of sand over here bugs me. Like, I'd like it if it stopped, like, right about here. Because from this side, it looks good. From this side, it just looks like a dangly bit of sand that we'll never really be able to do anything with. So I might as well terraform this down some too. Maybe make it slope down a lot faster. The steps, you know, going all the way down. And then kind of bury some of it underneath the water maybe. It's a thought. I just don't like it here. It's the dangly off bit that, you know, just bugs me some. Well, I decided against making it more of a cliff-like area because I didn't really feel like there's that much room. So instead, I brought the stone layer out, like one block all the way around right here, and added a little bit of cobblestone here and there, and I've done that all around the island just to kind of add a little bit of more detail. But I think this looks good. I like it. It kind of fits the, you know, basic idea we were going for. As far as, you know, this whole episode has been about creating more of a blank canvas to work from. So we don't have all these like weird hills and valleys and stuff to work from. Like this whole area here, we could do a lot with this area right here. When we've got this little interesting point right here where it comes up a little bit, and then it scales back down into this area over here. And then we can wrap it all the way around the island off that way. And I don't know, I'm just really happy with what we got done so far. I mean, we're going to add in trees and flowers and more details all over this place. Don't think, ooh, gross, he just took away all the landscaping. No, we're adding it back eventually. I'm just going to add it back the way I want it, rather than the way the game generated it. And these islands are so much fun to do that with, because it makes it a lot easier. Well, I don't know easier. This is a project that spanned over a couple of days now. But I'm really happy with the way this whole area is turning out. Eventually we'll have the whole bees and stuff over here. Should be really cool. But next, I want to fly up. Well, can we fly? Okay, we will fly. Up here, and I had this idea before. I kind of put the grass down here for it. I want to add flowers in here. Now, I think the best way to go about this might be just to grab the bone meal and go like this. Bloop. Okay, well, that's just grass on a flower. But yeah, let's just spam this going all the way down. Doop, doop, doop. Might have to come back in here with flowers. Bone meal is just kind of giving us grass. Ah, there we go. Just to make this look a little bit more nature-y up here. And then also, get out of here. You go away. We can kind of add in some of these too tall flowers every once in a while too. Like, let's grab one of those, grab one of these. just to add a little bit more decoration. Okay, maybe that one would look better on the other side. Give that back. But like that could look cool. Let's go down a little bit ways more. Let me knock this out. Got a flower there. Knock that out. Maybe put a rose bush like there. And I think I want to try to pop it out one. Like maybe here. We'll add in the lilac. There. And this will kind of add a little bit more. Maybe pop these out. Give me that rose. I'll put the rose here. And then maybe put 2 rose bushes behind here. Like that. I think that looks cool. We don't have to have it totally filled up, but this is kind of the general idea I'm going for. Let's see if we can't get one more off in this corner here. Maybe that would look good. Use one of these. Okay, now let's fly away, see how that looks when we're coming towards it. I don't know what else is off this way. I know I've gone this way before. Okay, now let's fly into it. Yeah, I think that looks cool. Adds a little bit more detail to the roof area. And I was kind of fighting back and forth. Do I want to do like a grassy thing or a flowery thing? Or we could have even put water up here. Water doesn't make much sense though. Not unless we had it like going down several layers and stuff. And plus this whole area is about flowers. So let's just kind of keep the flowery theme here. You're not a flower. I'll go like that. Well, let's go ahead and start getting a little bit more on this side done. Go away. Oh, flowers. There we go. A couple more flowers. I mean, I don't mind the grass. It adds a little bit more nice detail. But we don't want all grass. Ha, there we go. Pop a few more of these out. I really shouldn't be wasting bone meal like this. I mean, I do have an entire flower farm here. Give me those back. Okay, now let's add in some of the 2 tall ones. Let's just do like this. Give me that back. Refilled my food there. Let me just stick all these on the bar. Now the sunflower will work over here. Because it's facing this direction. See? Look at that. And we'll do another one over here. And then off this way. Do another one. And then pop some of these in the back. I really like this. I think this is going to look cool. And then maybe a rose bush over here somewhere. Maybe over here in this corner. Now, let's grab these. Fly down. See if we can fly into it. It's kind of dark. But it kind of gives you a different aspect of what this area is going to look like in the dark. Yeah, I really like that too. Making some progress. Oh, don't mind me here, just staring off into the void of non-existence here. All the way in the end, I've been doing some cleanup around here. I got my world file kind of edited down all the chunks that I've explored in the end, other than like the main island here, because I didn't want to get rid of my stuff I've built here, like the Ender and all that. So, kind of deleted everything else out all the way around this main big island here. And I'm going to, in between episodes, try to do all of the end raid farming I can kind of do here. I need more shulker boxes. I would like to find a few more things here and there. And at the beginning of next episode, I'll show you what I found. But if you want to be able to kind of reset your chunks in the end, I'm going to include a link in the description on how you can do just that. It's Xisuma Void's guide on how to do it. It's on his website. Pretty easy to follow, as long as you don't get too nervous about things, editing and deleting files and things like that. And, you always want to make a backup. That's the most important thing. But I think that's probably going to be it for me today. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And I will see you guys again next time.